In this video, we will show you step by step how to remove bundles from the HeatMatrix Air Preheater and how to inspect them and clean them. We also show you how to place the bundles back in their casing. Some air preheaters are equipped with cleaning systems that can be used during operation. If you have a cleaning system that cannot be used during operation, it is strongly advised to shut down the operation of the air preheater before turning the cleaning system on. Switch on the water supply to the cleaning system for 5 minutes. Over time, you will learn whether 5 minutes is long enough to bring back the pressure drop to normal levels, indicating that all fouling has been removed. After cleaning the air preheater, it can be put back in operation. To open the air preheater and remove bundles from it, the following tools are needed: a set of wrenches or power tool, a hydraulic piston, a small plate to divide the pressure, a wooden support beam, and a crane or hoisting device. Before you open the air preheater, make sure it is at ambient pressure, cooled down, and separated from the process system so you can work safely. Once you've removed the insulation, the bolts of the top lid must be removed. With a crane, you can hoist the lid of the metal casing. The next step is to remove the insulation of the manhole in the bottom segment. You can remove the bolts from the manhole cover. Once you've removed the manhole cover, you can see the bottom part of the bundles. First, make sure that the drain to the bottom function properly. Do not enter because there are acids present. Then, flush the inside of the top segment and flush the bundles from the top. Do not step on the delicate top of the bundles. The flushing can be done with hot or cold water. Do not use solvents, steam, pressure jetting or other liquids without consulting HeatMatrix first. All the wash water will drop into the bottom segment. The bottom should be flushed very thoroughly via the manhole before you can enter it. Enter the top segment of the air preheater and remove the 2 nuts and washer from each of the 16 bolts. Only remove the M5 fasteners. The M8 fasteners are part of the bundle construction. Enter the bottom segment. Since the bundle is sealed in an O-ring chamber at the bottom, the bundle has to be pushed out from the bottom. Put the wooden beam in position and place the hydraulic piston under the bundle. Do not push the piston directly on the small tubes because they will break. Instead, use a small plate that is slightly larger than the bottom ring. Now the hydraulic piston can be used to push out the bundle from its O-ring chamber. The bundle can be lifted by hand from the top. Inspect the bundles and start the cleaning thereafter. The cleaning of each bundle can be done by flushing with hot or cold water through the tubes and around the tubes. Do not use solvents, steam, pressure jetting or other liquids without consulting HeatMatrix first. For the installation of a bundle, you need a set of wrenches or power tool, grease and a ring to press in the bundle. Per bundle, you need a new Viton or FPM gasket for the top seal, 2 × 16 M5 nuts, and 16 M5 washers made of stainless steel grade A2 and a spare new O-ring. For the manhole and top closure, you need PTFE band of 10 by 4 mm. Inspect the O-rings in the bottom segment of the HeatMatrix Air Preheater. Make sure the O-ring is not damaged. It is standard practice to always replace O-rings with new ones. Apply some grease on the O-ring and the bottom composite ring of the bundle to make it easier to slide the bundle in. Always replace the gasket at the top. Then tighten the bolts that were already there. Be careful not to step on any of the bundles. You can then insert the bundle via the top and guide it in its position. To avoid pressure on the tubes themselves, use the ring to push the bundle down into its O-ring, which you've just greased. Now apply a washer and 2 nuts to the 16 bolts and tighten the nuts as shown. Make sure that the torque level is maximum 90 Nm, otherwise the composite tube sheet may break. When all the bundles have been installed, you may close the manhole at the bottom segment. Remove the old sealant between the flanges and use the new PTFE band to replace it. Now you may replace the manhole cover and fasten the bolts. The top segment can now be put back on. First, remove the old sealant from the flange and replace it with a new gasket. Hoist the top lid into position and then fasten the bolts. The insulation can then be put back on. If you have any questions about these instructions, please contact us at info@heatmatrixgroup.com.